When I look in the mirror, it's really difficult not to be hypercritical when you look in the mirror, because I'm very much a technology person. I'm all about sort of form and function and how things work. And for me, the mirror is really something that is a tool to assess how my appearance is going to look to other people. So it's really difficult not to see good things in yourself, because you're not looking for good things, you're looking for the things that you need to fix when you look in the mirror. When I look in the mirror, and I guess it's the same for a lot of people, because I asked a few of my friends when I knew I was coming here today to speak to you, what do you see when you look in the mirror? And everybody was hypercritical of themselves. It's really difficult for people to look in the mirror and see positive things. So what I've tried to do is perhaps reboot the way I look in a mirror, to steal a terminology from computers and technology, and rather than see the physical me and use it as a tool for what I need to fix about myself, does my hair need fixing, does my bags need covering up, do my roots need doing, all of these things are probably true. But rather than that, to actually try and look inside of myself and actually see perhaps what other people see rather than what I think other people see. And I know from my work that I get to speak to girls in schools about technology and choosing technology as a career. And I know from the work that I do there that people see me as a really positive influence and see me as a role model. And so I've really tried to sort of look at myself and see myself as that role model. And when I think of myself in that light, I've been incredibly lucky. I've had a life and a family that have allowed me to perhaps take the less secure path through life and take risks along the way, perhaps leap off of the edge of sanity every now and again. Being an author, for example, I left school when I was 17, right? I didn't have any qualifications to speak of. And now, 20 years later, I'm a technology author. I have a book in print. It's got I've got a publisher for that book, and I'm writing a sci-fi novel. And I got crowdfunded at Christmas. 811 people had enough faith in my ability to write a sci-fi novel that they paid me to do it in advance. So now I've got to do it. So that's the tough bit. But yeah, so I see, when I look in the mirror, I guess apart from the physical things, blonde hair, blue eyes, roots that need doing, perhaps a nose that could do with powdering in this hot weather. But when I look inside, I see a lucky person who's well-travelled, who's had great opportunities, but has been brave enough to take those opportunities. And I also see somebody who's generous of spirit. For me, justice and generosity are really important, and they're two of the things that most attract me to a person, and I hope that they're two of the things that really that I give out in return. So I've always been big for fighting for justice, or rescuing any stray animals or people that come across my path. If I think a cause is worth fighting for, then I'll grab it with both hands and get stuck in. And because of that, I've been lucky enough to be considered a role model and to be able to spend at least some of my time inspiring, hopefully, other girls to, perhaps take the less trodden path and, play the boys at video games and not be worried about beating them because they get all macho and bravado, but actually just to say, do you know what? I want to do this, and it doesn't matter that it makes me a little bit different. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it well.